Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from Pittsburgh. The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. That is Dion Walker in there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 41 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Handoff, and it's Benson running right. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal. Benson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And you always wonder, Mike, how are teams going to respond to a close loss like we saw last week? And some teams come out and they're sleepwalking. They're still thinking about what could have been. But not this. They came out with a clear plan, a clear way to attack this defense. Really well executed opening script, and they come away with the early touchdown.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready, live, go check, go check.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Cougar 19.
Now Richardson. They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. The ball comes out. I believe one of the Steelers was in there and brought it in. He did. So it stays with Pittsburgh.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the...
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And the Chiefs will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
There go three tight ends here on first and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals. Like they love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Oh, the ball's out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Let's go. A handoff, running one is Benson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is second down and 5. They'll go again with Benson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. Richardson operating from the pistol. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. It is 3rd and 10.
Ready? Ready?
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Here's Ryan Rico now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
That's good for a Steelers.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Back to the air one more time. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And he's in. Touchdown Steelers. That his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Chiefs, nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
On the rip. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's caught. Trey Palmer. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 21.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hot 70. Hot 70.
Now give on the ground, and a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Hook kick. Viking 18. Hey. Cowboy 80. Go.
On play action, Richardson. Open man is Kadarius Toney, the former Giant. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for.
Second and 10.
And it'll lead to a second down.
70 Lions.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Chiefs 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw here to begin the drive. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34. Play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
They'll run with Benson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. With that, he draws near the all-time record. He has 29 touchdowns on the season. Bates them for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
First and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll air one out for Palmer. And that is incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 31 yards.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Here's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Come on. Set. 19.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 1st down, it's Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So on now is John Parker Romo to try the field goal. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. The field goal unit out here for the Chiefs. This about as short as you can get. Romo's kick is good. And the Chiefs cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Off the play fake. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Off play action. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he will score! Touchdown, Steelers! Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the check. Check. Here we go. 60 by 6.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
That's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this... You continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead.
42, Chiefs 9.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Back. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Hawk 70. Come on. 79 Broncos. 19.
A second down throw for Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
On fourth down, and the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down. And that is their final timeout of the second half. And of note, that means they will not be able to challenge the rest of the game. Throwing now on first and 10. And he will score again. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Check, contact, check, contact. Two.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5.
Ready. 65. 70 Lions.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Gain on the play. And it's third down.
Warriors 70. Go.
Now Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Crush. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. We'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing is Richardson. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
First down, Chiefs.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Richardson gonna look to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. To throw, it's Richardson.
It's a nice job here defensively. Gotten here tight. It's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
Ball at the 3, second down, and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. He works free, right side. He's to midfield, inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will add one more onto their big lead.
Steelers 56, Chiefs 9.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
70, Timberwolves.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Now, right on the heels of the pick-6, he is intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Just really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Back. Go win him, go win him. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Three. Come on, ready, ready.
On play action, Richardson. He gets it to Samuel, left side. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Throwing, Richardson. He's found his receiver, Butte. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
They'll go. Richardson. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. Third and 10. He'll look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Jack Fox in
On fourth down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. Nicole Hardman deep to return. This brought in out past the 20. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
at their own 26-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. Oh, a loose football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Covered by the Steelers.
And with all...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one.
On the jump.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 4.
Panther Street. Panther Street.
Now a give up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Come on, come on, go!
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
15 more on that connection. You're making it look easy. That's another 1st down.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Here's Richardson. And he's brought down after a game of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
That one's broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. Here's Rudolph. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. A good physical run, motoring forward for Nod. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Second and 7. They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing, Rudolph. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Rudolph looking to throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play to kick off this drive. Gains an even 70 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. This one caught at the 4. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Makes the score Steelers 63, Chiefs 9.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Now Rudolph. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is hard. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw is Rudolph. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To throw is Rudolph. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. It covers 51 yards.
First and goal, Kansas City.
Rudolph. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two.
Chiefs will set up for
They'll look to throw.
conversion.
That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for two does not work. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.